Hey, what is going on, you guys? Anomaly back again today with another video. There will be some Black Ops 3 zombies going on in the background. It was a pretty good game. It was just me and a random dude just kicking it out in the giant map. But I wanted to change things up a little bit. Start, doing some things, making some story videos. It's story time. Doing some here and there, just for fun. Just as pure entertainment for you guys. Do some cut columns, just have some, I guess, just entertaining gameplay, just kind of as background noise for you guys to watch while I kind of tell you some shit I've been through, because I was thinking the other day, man, I've been through some pretty weird shit, and I thought I'd start it off with a pretty classic thing, which is just, a fight. My fight that I had at school, my biggest fight. I mean, I was a punk ass in school. I got in a lot of fights, did a lot of dumb shit, had a lot of bad experiences in school, and got kicked out of a good number of them, but my most recent one was this big fight. So essentially, what happened was there was this kid. Let's just I don't want to name any names or anything. Let's just call him Andrew. Let's call him Andrew. So Andrew, right? Or well, first of all, every day I sat in the middle of the cafeteria at the same table in the same seat with my clique of friends, right? Right in the middle of the cafeteria, we always sat at the same table. And this kid, Andrew, and his clique sat maybe a few tables away from us. We all, like, our two tables knew each other, but we weren't like in the same like group together. We didn't like hang out every day together like we hung out with our own tables. Like, that's just the way things kind of worked, and that's as far as I know the way that it works most of the time. But like we knew each other, but like we were pretty close, like our two groups, but we weren't like best friends. Like, I was like really good friends with the kids at my table, and he was really good friends with the kids at his table. So I like knew the kid. I knew the kid's name. I was actually on one of the teams with him for the school, the baseball team, the previous year when we both played. But so like I knew who he was, but I was never really friends with him. I never really hung out with him or anything. I was actually really good friends. He was kind of one of those guys. He never really crossed my mind. Like, I never really put too much thought into him and like who he was or whatever. But so we didn't really know each other. Like, I knew the kid's name. I had played on a team with him. Didn't really talk to him much. Whatever. Like, but his personality, just from being around him, and what he was like, he was just kind of cocky, and he was really worried about his image. Like, he would do anything to impress people or for his image, and he wasn't like a really popular kid, like people knew him, but like he wasn't really popular. He was just kind of like your average kid, but he, like, his goal was just be cool. He was just one of those guys who was kind of a dickhead because he would screw you over to be cool no matter who you were. But anyways, so what enticed the fight was, there's this other kid, he sat at my table, and we kind of hated each other, even though he was in my group. He, let's call him Joe. Let's just call him Joe. So he's going over to this kid's table, right? They know each other. They're pretty good friends, right? This Andrew kid, Andrew and Joe, they're pretty good friends, I'd say. They hang out sometimes, whatever. But so Joe's going over there, right? He doesn't really like me that much, and he's going over there telling Andrew that I'm talking shit about him, that I said he was ugly, I'd kick his ass in a fight and all this shit, which I didn't do because I don't know the kid. I don't have anything against the kid or his friends or anything or whatever. So this kid gets kind of pissed off. He works him up. He gets kind of pissed off, and to be honest with you, I think that this fight just happened because this kid just wanted to fight more than anything. But so he stands up or whatever, and I have no fucking idea what's going on, right? He comes over. He starts walking towards my table going, "Oh, you want to throw hands, bro? I'll kick your ass, all this shit. You talking shit, bro." And he's like acting all like cocky and big in front of everyone right in the middle of the cafeteria. The vice principal's right there. A couple of the deans are right there. The deputies right there. All these teachers are right there and all this stuff. And like probably 500 to 600 kids in the cafeteria. Everyone else is probably in the courtyard or whatever, eating wherever. And I'm just sitting there like, what the hell's going on? Like, why is this kid coming at me, like, trying to fight me? So I'm like, okay, well, am I really going to have to fight this kid right now? So, I get up or whatever. I'm taking my backpack off. And as I remember very vividly, as I'm taking my backpack off, this kid just pops me right in the face, like, as hard as he could. And as soon as he did that, man, I just went ham on his ass. I mean, it was a pretty good fight. It was pretty fair, I'd say, but like there was a good section of that fight where I was just on top of him, beating on his head, and I was pissed off because I didn't do shit. He came at me and all this stuff. But the fight, I'm gonna put the fight. There was a video. There was a girl who recorded it, and the only video I could find of it to put in this video was she like took the original video, which I couldn't find anywhere. and she made like a like sort of a joke like type thing out of it. That's what she does with all the fights, and so it's like a 15-second clip of it. It's like the middle of the fight, and she put like music behind it. But I'll put that in at the end of this video, so stick around and watch that. If you want to see the actual fight, but the part I was really pissed off about was we go in the office, right? And, you know, they walk us down there, or whatever. They're all pissed off, all this shit, you know, whatever. It was a fight in the middle of the cafeteria, right? So we go down to the office, right? The vice principal loves me. Like, we've, like, I've talked with her before, and, like, she really likes me. And, like, the principal, I just never really talked to him. Like, I never really met him, so he didn't really know me. And so I'm sitting down in the vice principal's office, right? And I was explaining what happened. I was like, this kid came up, he punched me. I don't really even know the kid. Like, I know who he is, but like, I never really hung out with him. I don't know him. I don't even know what he was mad about. He just came up and punched me, and I was just, you know, defending myself, right? So therefore, I shouldn't be in any trouble. And she was like, yeah, I understand. I don't think you're gonna be in any trouble or anything. But then this principal comes in, and he sits down and he goes, do you enjoy going to this school? He named the school or whatever, but he was like, do you enjoy going he said, do you enjoy your time at the school, or some shit like that, some cocky shit like that. He sat down, he had that attitude with me, and I got pissed. And I straight up said, I was like, this kid, one of your students in your school, in the middle of your cafeteria, just punched me, and I defended myself, and you're sitting down and having this attitude with me. I literally said that to him, and he got so mad. There was only 3 days left in the year, and he suspended me for the last 3 days. And I was so pissed off because I got suspended because I got punched in the face. But long story short, this kid ended up getting arrested for it because he just came up and hit me, and he got charged with assault or some shit, I don't even know. But yeah, he had good fun doing whatever with his you know, charges or whatever. I don't know what happened with him. I didn't really give a shit. But, you know, that's pretty much it for the story, guys. But yeah, I was really pissed off because I ended up getting in trouble for basically getting punched in the face and defending myself. And like, I guess the reason I ended up getting suspended was because I kind of pissed him off because his attitude was so negative towards me when I felt like, you know, I didn't do anything wrong, you know. But, you know, so I got kind of pissed off, and he kind of just like, you know what, if you're just going to be like that, you know, you're going to be suspended. And what he ended up putting on my suspension report was for being involved in a fight. And, like, honestly, like, I wasn't even, like, I guess I was involved in a fight, but I was just defending myself. Like, this kid came and just punched me in the mouth. Like, I don't know. But that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. I'll make sure to leave the fight clip so you guys can see it right after. That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. This is Anomaly, and peace out.